Greetings, sire.
Has it already been 2 months? A recent buy low down your score. Yoo-hoo!
Hello. Police walkie-talkies. Hello, Enlightened, Parrotwise, Ward, and XCOM. Ward, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the support. Some fun trivia. It's the 50th anniversary of Atari and the game Pong being released. Oh, today? Games have come a long way since then. Exactly. I did not realize it was... Oh, this year. Okay, yeah. That's true. That's true. Some good trivia to start the stream with. Welcome everybody, it's great to see you, and anyone else who might be lurking in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. I hope you are having a fine day. Very close to the end of the week. As we are very close to the end of the game, I spoiled myself accidentally. I now know the upcoming areas that we are going to be in, because I accidentally looked at the track listing, the tracks names of the soundtrack. I had been so careful with it till today, but for some reason I looked at the track listing today and I saw which area is coming up next, which is perfectly fine because I already knew from my previous playthrough what kind of an area it would be, like generally, very approximately. I did not know what exactly it would be, but I can safely say that we are close to the end of the game, so there is a good chance that we might be able to finish this game tomorrow and start Deathgate and the new Critical Hits title next week, which means the poll is going to be ending tomorrow or early next week. So last few days to cast your votes if you haven't already. And let's just stop this soundtrack and jump into the game. So I did not do much off stream. There wasn't much to do. I just checked these silver weapons, silver hammer and the silver hairpin that we found yesterday. And as I guessed, they had unique names that we had not seen before, but they are not actually interesting items. They are just weapons. So I threw them away. I sold them, and I sold the rings, the bugged rings we found. Some 11,000 rings we found in a container yesterday due to some sort of a bug, which I looted and then sold for 960,809 gold coins that we have in total. So we are probably never going to spend that much money. We are never going to need it. So it's just, fun and games, whatever, we are finishing the game with a lot of coin due to the bug. So today's plan, we are going to have some dialogues with our companions. We are going to finish this key quest and find the diva. Probably that's going to be it for Curse. Then we are going to go to Undercurse or whatever that place is called, finish that, and then move on towards the end of the game. Diablo is asking for your help. Diablo has expressed his deepest regrets for his reign of terror of late. I would not believe Diablo, you know? He promised to reform and become a benevolent overlord. Should you vote for him and come into his power? I don't know. Some of his lobbyists are, you know, people like Mephisto, the Lord of Lies. So I would not really support. I would not really believe in what Diablo says. You know, his campaign manager. I heard Mephisto has become his campaign manager, so it's likely that Mephisto told Diablo to tell those lies to us, to fool us. But still, it's it's a very good game, so you might still want to cast your vote on Diablo anyway. Diablo is 100% genuine this time. Well, if you say so. So I fixed the timer from yesterday. It
I
was
don't trust the Gith.
it was not
I say
correct.
we leave him behind.
It was off by about half an hour. I fixed it, so it should be correct now. And I think that's it. We don't have any early boosts. I don't have anything else to announce. So yeah, let's just start the game. You know, let's start with the dialogues. I realized that there are a few dialogues we are missing, which came up after the Ravel scene. Ravel scene, what Ravel? I stopped saying Ravel like 2 weeks ago. Why am I going back to that now? So the Revel scene gave some new dialogue options to these three characters I found. So we are going to have them first. Let's start with Anna.
Aye. What is it you want then?
In the maze, Revel said you are tormented. What did she mean? Anna frowns. She meant nothing, she did. Barmy Hack thought it was. Are you sure? It was nothing. If you don't know what she was saying, I don't either. Well, if you want to talk about it, I am listening. Thanks for the stream. Because of your a piece of Revel. Oh, yeah. I guess so, yeah. And as gaze drops for a moment. I don't know why I'm traveling with you. I don't know why I went with you to find Revel. She frowns. She seems more confused than angry. It makes no sense. It does. And I don't like it. Anna takes a deep breath. I think I have feelings for you. It feels strange, it does.
It is imperative that we comply with railroad and customs regulations,
Hey,
Kate Walker.
that's right. No one rolled today. Let's roll.
Fear the Legion's might.
Wow, Manoroth. Did we see Manoroth before? I think we did, actually. Maybe we didn't. But it's a cool. Is it the first Manoroth? I think it might be. I'm not so sure. It's a cool demon. It's the demon which feeds Gromash the taints, forever tainting the orc race, starting with Gromash and turning it into their horde, you know, their own legion, their own orc army. Cool piece of the story. Of course, Gromash later somehow comes around. No, not Gromash, Grom. Grom comes around. Grom, son of Gromash, and kills Manoroth, but, you know, still. I think I have feelings for you. It feels strange, it does. I don't think I've ever liked anyone, but yeah. Anna gives a half-hearted shrug without meeting your gaze. I don't know what it is about you. I mean, you're daft a lot of times. You walk like your hips are broken. You're clumsy. You smell like a zombie, but besides, I like you. Anna, why didn't you say something? We could have settled this long before. It's because I think you're doomed. Anna suddenly meets your gaze. I think you walk with chains, but you don't know it yet. So I feel for you, but I'm afraid for you, and that's killing me. It is. I cannot let you come to the harm, but I don't know what to do to stop it. This is just some taint. Come on, I'll give you some. This delicious is great for yours. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what Manor said to Gromash. Yeah. Kiss her. Okay. You grab the back of her neck and meet your With your free hands, you watch Anna's features go stone as you pull her to you and kiss her on the lips. At first, it's like kissing a wall. Then she starts slowly kissing you back, hesitant at first, then with more confidence, her teeth lightly biting your upper lip. You hear her snarl in the back of her throat, and her tail starts snaking around your leg, then squeezing, each squeeze matching one of her bites. Would you to cut it out before I have to get a Dabus over here to separate the two of you? Martha humps. Or at least allow me to cut in. As you kiss, you suddenly notice that Anna's skin is becoming warm. It's radiating heat, like hot coals. You pull back, Anna's teeth giving one last bite, and she looks at you in confusion, then anger. What is it then? I'm not good at it, am I? No, it's your skin. Why are you getting so warm all of a sudden? Anna frowns, then looks down at herself. You notice small wisps of smoke are trailing from the edges of her jerkin. Fiend blood it is. She raised an eyebrow. Never had that happen before, though. What? No one's ever kissed you before? She shrugs. No one ever dared to. And even if they did, I doubt it would have been like that. I'll take that as a compliment then. Aye. Anna glances around, and her tail is flicking erratically. Are we gonna keep moving on now or what? We don't have time to be standing and chatting, we don't. Well, I'm not done kissing you yet. Come here. He steps back, alarmed. Nay, who knows what would happen next? Maybe my body will turn to flame. It will. Yeah, and your lips keep your distance. Alright, this time, let's move on. Okay. Interesting. Let's move on with Nordum. I did not realize there was romance in this game. I guess there is not really romance. Does it? Would it happen with Fall from Grace or... because those two are the only characters that are... Fall from Grace and Anna has been the only characters that are remotely romantic interests for the Nameless One. The other characters, no such thing is even mentioned or even hinted at. And we now see there can be romance with Anna, but I'm not sure if there could have been romance with Grace. Maybe there could have been. So, yeah, this is new, okay. Nordum, do you know anything about the Blood War? At least Anna doesn't have a baby with you here. That's an item in our inventory. Yes. Thankfully. Define Blood War, the largest conflict in recorded history, underlying cause of war, ideological differences between Beatezu, law, and Tenari, chaos, qualifiers of war, racial genocide, prospect of war ending unless every Beatezu and or every Tenari is exterminated is 0.00000000000000000000000000001%. Primary combatants Beatezu, Tenari. Participants in war all. I don't know if it was the appropriate amount of zeros, but you know, deal with it. I forgot a zero. Well, tough luck. Tell me about the Beatezu. AKA Fiends, Devils. Information incomplete. Generic descriptor Beatezu. Inhabitants of the plane Beator. Numbers incalculable. Primary attack form dependent on cast. Immunities fire, cold iron, poison. Physical traits dependent on subrace. Majority exhibit resistance to cold, gas. Personality traits lawful, evil, manipulative. Efficiency 73%. Tell me about the Tenari. AKA Fiends, Demons. Information incomplete. Generic descriptor Tenari. Inhabitants of the plane Abyss. Numbers incalculable. Primary attack form depends on category. Immunities lightning, fire, non-magic, poison. Physical traits dependent on subrace. Majority exhibit resistance to cold, magical fire, gas. Personality traits chaotic, evil. Efficiency 13%. What? What does mean efficiency 13%? Do they just waste about 90% of their lives in the war? Is that what it means? I'm not sure. Alright then, Nordum. I had some other questions for you. Is that all? No, I think this is also new. No, it's not new. Is it? How are you doing, Nordum? Introspective cycle commencing. Nordum clicks his eyes. Okay, we had this. Wait for Nordum comes analysis. Oh, okay, this is new. This is new. A few moments later, his eyes click open. Introspective evaluation. Perceptions have become 1 smaller, B louder. Wings have been replaced with arms, reasons unknown. Suspicion hypothesis, not like wings. Speculation, Nordom was once 1, but is now smaller, louder, 1. Stabilization achieved, director. And source, reason, perception shift has aided information processing by 10% plus 10%. I see, Nordom. I had some other questions for you. Before you can speak the words, Nordum's eyes click 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 and he chirrups. Subject has assisted Nordum. Hypothesis, Nordum assists addressee. Query, Nordum inquiry on status of addressee. How am I doing? Affirmatory, inquiry submitted as to status of addressee. Response? Well, other than the fact that so this is absolutely new. This is the first time Nameless Nordum is asking Nameless One about how he is. Well, other than the fact that I've got amnesia, I can't seem to die like a normal person, and my mortality has been stripped from me and spirited away somewhere. I'm alright. Processing, amnesia, processing, null death, despite attempts. Nordum whirs for a moment, his eyes fixated on you. Conclusion, status, immortal. Cause, effect, query. Amnesia produces immortality, or immortality produces amnesia? I don't know. All I know is when I wake up from the dead, I lose all my memories. So I guess the immortality causes amnesia. Processing. Nordum grinds like a miller's wheel for a moment. New query formulated. Every time you die, you lose your memories? Oh, yes. No, wait. That's not true. I didn't lose my memories last time. In fact, I haven't lost my memories since I woke up in the mortuary. Response. Conclusion. Immortality is not cause of amnesia. Well, I don't know. It could have been chance that it didn't happen last time. Element of chance discounted. Suggestion. Begin search for new pattern. This is a really good summary for Nordum, right? Element of chance discounted. Suggestion. Begin search for a new pattern. I like that. Amnesia, immortality, query. Additional factors present. Intervention, presence of new factors or absence of other factors. What other factors could there be? Unknown, query. Additional information? Well, I think there's someone out to murder me, so much so I built a tomb to try and kill them. According to an inscription in the tomb, he's been coming after me for, well, as long as my incarnations can remember, it seems. Additional information, murderer. Immortality equals cannot be murdered. Nordum for a moment, then chirrups. Query, not murderer? Despite all alleged chaos in Nordum, it's very much a modern of Mecca. That's true, yeah. What do you mean? Response. Immortality precludes murder from achieving success. Query, not murderer? Are you saying the murderer is not trying to kill me? Then what's the point?
Updated my journal.
Response. Immortality equals amnesia. So whoever this killer is, he's not trying to kill me, but trying to make me forget? It's a possibility. I mean, there would have been other ways to incapacitate me if the killer had wanted me out of the way. But if the killer wants me to forget, what does he want me to forget? Okay, this is interesting. Unknown. Query. Additional information? One other thing, I wasn't always immortal. Ravel made me that way. Query. Formulating additional query. Null immortality in past. Requested immortality from subject. Ravel. Query. Why? I don't know exactly. Then again, who doesn't want to live forever? Unknown. Query. Additional information? I don't have any additional information yet, Nordum. I had some other questions. Actually, we don't have, right? Okay, we have... Let's try this again. Okay, we are done with Nordum. So when we gain more information somewhere, maybe after the Diva, we might need to talk to Nordum again. Let's talk to Fluff from
Yes.
Can't... Did we talk about this? Yeah, I think we have.
Yes?
So Blood War. Okay. This is new. This is new. This is new, I think. Let's start with this. You said you had a tale you wouldn't share with her. That is correct. US needs no more tales adding to her misery, and my tale would not serve her search for truth. Would you tell me? It's a long tale, and not as interesting as some would make it out to be. It's intertwined in other tales of war and slavery. It's not a pleasant tale. Viva la diva, viva Victoria, Cleopatra. What? I would still hear it. Very well. Now my past is not a long one, at least by Tenari standards. I do not know if you are familiar with the Tenari, but we are a race of the Abyss, a staggered series of planes filled with chaos and evil hearts. I am a Tenari, a fiend, a succubus. I grew up upon the first plane of the Abyss. My mother was a succubus herself, as I am sure you are aware. Succubi tempt mortals to bring their souls to the Abyss. My mother was among the finest, seducing countless mortal men to their eternal damnation. She now dwells in the Abyss, selling her children into slavery. Your mother sold you into slavery? Yes, she sold me to the Beati Zoo, the blood enemies of the Tenari. I think she rather expected that they would kill me, despite her knowledge of other subjects. She knows little of their culture and the delight they take in tormenting others. How did you escape? The Beatas are a proud species. They thought that Tenari could best them at anything. The thought that Tenari could best them at anything was intolerable to them. So I challenged one of the proudest of the pit fiends to a contest of improvisation, and my Tenari nature afforded me an advantage. You see, the Tenari are creatures of chaos, wild and unpredictable. The Beatas are more cunning, with orderly hearts. They understand improvisation, but they are not its best practitioners, and thus I won my freedom, and my path brought me to Sigil. I see. I have some other questions. Can I read your diary is also a new one, right? Well, let's choose it last. What do you know about the Blood War? The Blood War is the conflict that rages across the lower planes between the Beatus and the... Wait, did we... This is not new, right? No, we had this conversation before. This is not new. When we were in Ravel's maze, Ravel said you were tormented. Are you in pain? Hallfarm Grace is silent for a moment, her gaze becoming distant. When she turns back to you, her eyes are a strange shade of azure, a shade that speaks of sadness and tears. Ravel sees much with her black brambled eyes, some things which are hidden to others' eyes, even things about their own natures. She shakes her head slowly. Sometimes the pain makes itself known. I have learned it's a difficult thing to turn on one's nature. Are you going to be alright? She smiles very faintly and she meets your gaze. Yes, you are kind to ask. The pain still makes itself known, but I came to terms with my nature many centuries ago. Very well. Grace stops you before you can continue. I thank you for asking about my well-being. Your concern is not unwelcome. Just wanted to make sure you were alright. I had some other questions. We also spoke about this. Let's try this. Can I read your diary? No. Please? Grace gives a slight smile. A lady must have her secrets. Very well done. Okay, I don't think these have
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
new options after Ravel. Because Ravel did not really address Mort at all, and about Dakon,
What is your will?
she only spoke that Dakon was not following us by choice, but was compelled to, like a slave. But we had already had all those discussions with Dakon, like our past, what we are to him, how he owes us, how he gave us his word, all those things we had already figured out, so there's nothing new about them. Alright, good. Very cool. Let's continue the quest now. You want the key, don't you? That's right. What do I have to do for it?
Updated my journal.
It's simplicity itself. One of the city leaders is having a bit of political difficulty, shall we say. One of his enemies on the city council is causing him some trouble. Go talk to him about it and see what you can do to help him out. His name is Anisius. He's a Githyanki, and you'll find him near the gate to Carcery in the center of town. Okay, so this is now when we go to him. Let me ask you a few questions about that. Is he a friend of yours? Are you looking for a particular outcome to this? His smirk growls. Let's just say I trust to your discretion. You'll see what I mean. Very well, I'll be back.
All right.
Um
All right. All right.
Why do you trouble me so? A friend told me you were in need of help. His intensity doubles. What have you heard? Simply that you are having difficulties with a political enemy.
New channel SFX request by Parrotwise.
Portal detected. Okay, sure. His eyes widen for just a fraction of a second and narrow again. I see. And are you going to help me? Yes. This is what you must do. The woman, Siapa, she has been selling her influence to the highest bidder, undercutting my position with the burgher of this town. I wish you to humiliate her. All you need to do, all you need to do is to tell the captain of the guards that she has attempted to hire you to attack me, and you shall be well rewarded. You can find her, if you desire, near the administration building. I'll be back.
Updated my journal.
Okay. So he wants me to lie, right? Okay, I'm not going to lie. Who is? Let's go to. Okay, I don't know what will happen if you don't do this part of the quests.
All right.
Obviously, the game will not stop us from progressing, so there should always be a way to get the third key, no matter what kind of a choice we make. But still,
I'm gone.
where was this Siapa? Oh, I remember now. She was at the... She was at the entrance to the town hall, right?
I'm gone.
Do you still want your husband dealt with? Yes, I certainly do. Why do you ask? I know a harlot named Kiri who needs money. Maybe she could get close enough to do the deed. She stares at you for a moment. I see. She glances about, then leans in to whisper to you. Would you be willing to approach her and offer her employment? I'll pay you 500 coin apiece upon completion of the deed. That's not a lot of chink. So everyone is evil here. Anything we do will be an evil act. Hey, QP.
Oh, it's you! Hi! Go away!
Hello, QP. How are you? It's great to see you. She frowns.
How you doing?
That may be the case, but this is what I'm willing to pay. Two of you can be 500 coins richer or not. The choice is yours.
Updated my journal.
Let's pass. Working. Alright. Good luck with your work.
I'm gone.
Hydrate.
Hydrates? Sure. Hey, Angry Chair. Hello. Thank you for the hydrates. You know what? Let's try how much XP we get, because we don't get
Done.
any XP from snitching Roberta to the guard. Let's save and do this quest first.
Updated my journal.
If we get some XP and we are still neutral goods, I might
I'll
keep
stick
that.
with you no matter what.
Imoen.
I'm gone.
We see an Imoen every day, it seems. We saw two yesterday, actually. When we talked before, you said you'd be willing to do anything for money. Sure, cut or anything if the price is right. Would you be willing to
Updated my journal.
She considers your words carefully before answering. Sure, Cutter, I can handle that kind of work. Are you offering a contract? I know someone who might want her husband dead. He has a taste for harlots and she doesn't like it. Like harlots, does he? Well, I guess I'd be perfect for the job. She paused. Who's the target? Carl Parfider. She frowns as she thinks, then nods her head. I know Carl and his wife. She hesitates for a moment more than shrugs. For a moment more than shrugs. Tell Roberta that if she wants Carl dead, I'll do it. Don't you want to know what the job pays? She smiles wickedly. No, not really. If she cheats me, I'll put her in the dead book also. Right next to dear Carl. You can tell her that. I just might. Farewell. Okay, so everyone is evil. Carl is evil, Roberta is evil, Kiri is evil. So evil, killing evil, using evil. And we are just do the talking, right? So it's not that bad. It's okay. It might even be considered a good action to help evil kill evil. Because it's one less evil, you know? Wait, why did it not happen yet?
I'm gone.
Oh, okay. I've told Roberta she was Carl dead and she wants you to handle it.
Updated my journal.
Smiles at you. You can tell Roberta that she just brought Carl an entry in the dead book. I'll go take care of it now. So we had to talk to her twice, I guess.
Done.
Hello, I can only assume that you've come for your money. You see Roberta, she looks quite happy for once. She glances about, examining her surroundings carefully. She smiles at you. Yes, the job you hired me to do has been completed. She glances about again before answering. Very well, here's the coin I promised you. A momentary look of concern crossed her face. Your friend did a thorough job on Carl. My compliments to the both of you. She hands you a heavy purse. Here's your share. I paid Kiri already. So what is a thorough job of killing? You know, is there a half job of killing? Like, can you kill someone the halfway? Does it even count as killing them? Thank you. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. 2,000 experience, 500 cop. She gives you a slight bow. Is there anything else I can do for you? No, I don't think so. Farewell. Yeah, still good. Good. I think I will keep this. I mean, when you are in Rome, do as the Romans do, right? Let's try this now. Back so soon? I have no time for a questions, guardman. I spoke with Anisius. He has an interesting proposition. He's plotting some sort of defamation of me again, isn't he? What will it take to reverse his latest trick? How about if I double whatever he's paying you? Alright, you got a deal. Then go do whatever it was he asked you to he asks you to do to me, but switch our roles, hmm? I'll see you rewarded handsomely. I'll be back.
Updated my journal.
So we have two options now. We can instead one of the officials of this town has asked me to murder another one of them. I thought I had better warn you. His eyes sharpen behind his helm. Give me the name. Who's planning what? Oh, okay, this is interesting. Anisius asked me to frame Siapa, who asked me to do the same to Anisius. They are both corrupt. Let's try this. Let's try this. What? 200,000? This is insane. This is going insane. It's getting bigger and bigger, the XP bonuses. Both of them, eh? Good. This should solidify my control in the city. They'll be gone before you know it. My thanks, stranger. Think nothing of it.
Updated my journal.
Ooh, looks like my skills have increased.
Okay, that was crazy. I can only hope that we will still get the key though.
Done. Done.
I have still not saved. I want to see this dialogue before saving. I heard about your fine work, friends. That was an interesting little turnaround. How would you like curse politics, hmm? He quaffs his ale. Here is your payment from my end. His voice deepens, taking on an almost ritualistic tone, as far removed from the gods and light of heaven. His voice normalizes and he says, for the final portion of the key, talk to Donna Quisha over there. Final portion? I thought there were 5 parts. Isn't this the 3rd part? Or was this the 4th part? Thanks. I had a few more questions for you.
Updated my journal.
What did you want to know? Who's your friend there? He's a friend. Okay. Yes, why did you want that matter taken care of? What was your connection? Because Anisius forbade me to play in the city. He spits on the floor. Because Siapa refused to aid me despite our long friendship. She said the time wasn't right to play her hand. Because he was a power-hungry mongrel. And she a self-aggrandizing whore. I knew that, one way or another. One or both of them would fall.
You know, I've learned some new tricks. Aye?
We are getting some... Oh, this is a fighter level.
All right.
We are getting some nice XP.
All right.
When you approach her this time, her gaze locks onto yours with determination. She rasps out. You're the one wanting to get underground, eh? You'll need to do Donna Quisha a favor before she gives you her piece of the key. There's a fiend locked up here in town. I need him freed. Okay. She pressed the scroll into your hand before you have a chance to react. Paul from Grace, what's your opinion? Depending on the kind of fiend it is, I am sure we can reason with it. Should it be Beatezu, it will accept a bargain for its freedom. Should it be Tenari, why we simply need to demonstrate an overpowering argument in favor of its compliance. She smiles gently. Your weaponry should provide you your logic. I don't really hold with freeing bound fiends. She cackles in your face. That don't matter. You need the 5th part of the key. I've got it. Unless you are willing to find another way into your place underground, you gotta do what I say. I won't do it. Let's try. I won't do it. Then you won't get the 5th part of the key. You'll change your mind, you will. Come back when you do. Can we actually get on with the story without doing it? What's the deal with this key? I don't think we can. I think we have to do it. Donaquisha looks up as you approach, and contempt floods her features. You've not freed Agril Shanak yet, have you? Come back when you have. What was I supposed to do again? He sighs impatiently. Green silo, pentagram, read the scroll. Okay, I did not accept your quest. What are you talking about? So the game, even though I did not accept the quest, I turned it down. The game thought I accepted it. So that gives me an answer. There is, I think, no way around doing this quest. Is that so hard? Go on. Very well. Grain silo was in the inner curse. No, here.
Done. Done.
You see an empty pentagram. The air in it is dry and cold. Feeling of great evil permeates the area. Examine the scroll of Dawn Aquisha. The air darkens for a moment. See, 60,000 experience is not even interesting anymore. That's what happened in this game. The air darkens for a moment, and there is a sense of wind rushing through your head and heart. When your vision clears, a towering fiend stands before you. You see a huge creature. It stands over 15 feet in height. Its massive torso sprouts 4 arms. 2 that end in pincers and 2 with clawed hands. The head is dog-like with sharp fangs and violet eyes. It gazes at you steadily. Okay, what is this called? I think I recognize this one, but I do not remember its name. Okay, in the experience slots, yeah. Is it a Glabrizu? Greetings. The creature's gaze never wavers as it continues to stare at you. Finally, you feel a tugging at your mind and the voice speaks in your head. Greetings to you as well, human. I am Agril Shanak. Why are you here? I've come to parley. Questions. This amuses me, you may ask. Who are you? As I stated, I am Agril Shanak. What more do you need to know? What are you? Some call me a fiend, some a friend. I am Agril Shanak. I'm Tanari. I have achieved my status through hard work, treachery, blood, and fear. I am a creature of nightmare. He falls silent. Who calls you fiend? The ignorant who cannot see beyond fear and prejudice. It's their short-sightedness that causes them to label me as such. That's a vague answer. Ah, but it's an answer nonetheless. He leans towards you. It is the only answer I will give you. Who calls you friend? Those who desire power often see me as a means to an end. It's they who call me friend. That's a vague answer. What are you doing here? Awaiting my freedom. Perhaps you have come to grant it. You have the scroll. He points a clawed finger at the parchment Dawn Aquisha gave you. How did you come to be trapped here? I do not know. There's a long pause before he continues. I was summoned and I answered the call. A greater force that intercepted me and I came here. I have been trapped since. Who summoned you? You know the answer. You hold the scroll in your hand. It was Dawn Aquisha. Who intercepted you? I do not know. My captor has not chosen to reveal his or her presence. Here. What can you tell me about Cursed? You hear laughing within your head. I'm not a native here. I cannot speak with any authority on the subject of Cursed. To me, it's a prison, nothing more. Hey, Vincino, hello. How are you, Vincino? Are you any better? Are you still very sick with flu? I hope you are better today. Good to see you. What can you tell me about Dawn Aquisha? I know nothing of her other than the fact she is my summoner. This you already know. You hold the scroll. He points a clawed finger at the parchment Dawn Aquisha gave you. You are feeling a bit better today. Still not great. Thanks for asking. Well, I'm glad that you are getting better, at least. Maybe it's not a great time to ask you this
New
since
critical hits boost. Woad _ just boosted Diablo 2.
Since you are sick, but when are you planning to have your final match? Have you thought about it? I think you are going to play against Nebuka, right? Boost Diablo 2? Sure. We can boost it after this dialogue word. Although, if you want to vote on Diablo, vote. You are already in my Discord, so you can go into the polls channel and vote on Diablo. Because boosting Diablo If Diablo is selected, it won't help. But yeah, sure. I mean, I will also boost it for you. Nuke is your last match. You haven't arranged it yet. You've been a bit away from the computer the last few days. Yeah, I can guess. And no worries, there's no real rush. No real rush at all. I just wanted to ask, you know. You probably want to get better first. Why did she summon you? I do not know. Okay. Then Aquisha sent me to free you. How do I do that? You'll be available over the weekend and hopefully we can get it done. So I think the last of the matches, some of the last matches will be played on Saturday. Maybe you can also organize something on Saturday. And maybe we'll be done with the qualifiers on Saturday if that happens. Yes, yes, I just saw you vote on it, I think. It must be you. It just received a vote. Right? Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you for your votes. So now Diablo is a little closer. It needs one more vote. One more and it will pass Bloodlines. It's so close. It's so close. You know, I showed this before. I'm going to show it again because it's funny, you know? So if the poll ends with Diablo and Vampire with 7 votes each, they are going to play Vampire because Vampire was nominated on the 31st of March, while Diablo 2 was nominated on the 1st of April. There's one day, just one day between them, and by one day, Bloodlines might win. Unless Diablo gets another vote, or someone retracts their vote from Bloodlines, obviously. I will be happy to play either, so I'm not worried about any of them, but it's really exciting to watch. Anaquisha sent me to free you. How do I do that? He points a clawed finger at the edge of the pentagram. Simply break the diagram by erasing a small portion. He looks at you, his eyes boring into your skull.
New critical hits boost. Zang Grickerx just boosted Diablo 2.
Oh, you boosted Diablo 2? Well, you have to vote on it on Discord if you want to see Diablo plates. So boosting will not actually help us choose the game to play, but you know. Have I thought about the class I'll play in Diablo 2? That is a very good question. Historically, I always play Amazon in Diablo 2. I have played some Sorceress and some Barbarian. I mean, I have played every class, but I have played Sorceress and Barbarian more than a little, but nowhere near as much as I played Amazon. So I might play another Amazon. We'll see. I mean, I usually play bow Amazons. I might go for a javelin character, maybe. I don't know. We will see. We will definitely see when we get to play it. No, I don't think so. You toy with me. If you will not grant me my freedom, then be gone. Can we kill it? Let's try.
Attention, Ball from Grace. Do you exert optical gravity?
Pardon me?
I have perceived you exert a field that forces others to follow you with their eyes. They lack the muscle control to turn away.
It's purely voluntary on their part, you idiot. Not that I would know.
Okay. It's not out of 20s. Yeah. You should spend them, you know? Make some changes. Okay, let's try fighting this thing. Let's see what happens.
Crossbows cannot. Crossbows cannot.
Bite's not working on
Crossbows cannot.
I'm hurt.
Targets.
All right.
Bite's not working on
Crossbow.
Bite's not working on this. Bite's not working on this thing.
Magical Rusted Dagger, Fiend's Blood Dagger. Interesting. Okay, let's see what happens after killing it.
I must confess we are
I will probably end up reloading, but I'm curious.
Done.
You're done, ain't you? Yes, you are. But where's Agril Shinnok? It's dead. Her face pales. Dead, but you killed him? Then I'm lost. Take your damn key and be gone. She tones those words lifelessly, as from the center tries to the utmost pole. Talk to Bars again. No, what?
Updated my
Experience has
journal.
increased my skills.
Yeah, 131,000, etc. Okay, let's try setting it free. Yes, break the pentagram. You kneel, touch the diagram, and a surge of energy washes up your arm. With a quick stroke, you erase a part of it. Just as quickly, the energy fades, and you hear a cry of triumph within your mind. Free at last! Grandia will now feel my breath. Feel my wrath. Not feel my breath. I'll take Heartgrinder now. Yes, I will abide by our bargain, human. The weapon is yours, and freedom is mine. A fair trade. He glares at you for a moment, and then a rusty axe appears in his hand. He offers it to you. It looks like nothing, but it's powerful. Take the axe. You have done me a great service, and out of gratitude, I will not slay you. Points the clawed finger at you. Know this, however, if you ever meet again, you shall rue the day. Farewell. Heartgrinder. It looks really cool. It looks like a really strong weapon. Who uses axes? I mean, obviously, Nameless One as a fighter can use axes, but none of the companions do, so they are kind of wasted. So we lost 12,000 experience from the fight itself, which we could have gained. I'm not worried about the axe.
I'm gone.
And I left the stewing in the pentagram. You can go free it yourself. I've resummoned it and the rest is up to you. No, I'm sure it'll be around shortly. She cackles. And we shall make our plans and lay our traps, and they shall rue their mistakes. Oh yes, she presses a bag of coins into your hands. Here is the last part of key.
Updated my
Experience has
journal.
increased my skills.
Okay, the same amount of experience.
I'm gone.
Yeah, I think I will kill the devil.
I'm gone.
What's up? Good as done.
What happens if we do not free it and then tell her
I'm gone.
that we left him stewing there?
I'm gone.
Let's try that also. I left the stewing in the pentagram. You can go feed yourself. I resummoned it.
Updated my
Experience has
journal.
increased my skills.
Okay, now let's try and find them there.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Well, she's not here yet. So we got the money. And we can kill it. And this will be a way of maximizing money and experience, I think, at the very least. Yeah, I think this is the most we can get out of it.
I'm gone.
Sure, why not? Your sheer ugliness stabs pain into my eyes.
Okay. Let's try.
Insert the
Crossbows cannot harm target. Crossbows cannot harm target.
So +1 does not hit it. We need to shoot +3s, I think.
efficient strike.
Wow, okay. That was a double crit. I think.
Yes?
All right.
Okay. So this can be used by Nameless One. It was used to go berserk in combat, which obviously poisons the target. -4 savers spells. It's terrible, but it's interesting that it can be used.
Done. Done.
Alright, I will take this outcome of the
Done.
quest. I'm happy with it. I'm happy enough. We fooled the quest giver into paying us and we killed the devil. We got the most amount of experience possible, I think, unless there's a way
All
that,
right.
that it can be done differently that I haven't found. But I'm happy enough. Let's rest first. Save. I'm ready now. Are you ready to go? There's no coming back. The door will be locked, barred, and magically protected once you pass through. Okay, let's try. I'm ready. First underground. Wait, this is where we went down, right?
All right.
This is that map that you made me, the map you made me reload from.
See that?
The croc thing.
Playtime is over.
Error.
Wait, what are you shooting? You are shooting jagged bolts.
Permission to
shoot
part
these.
with that item is denied.
Give me a moment, I need to do something. Let's get a save here. Alright. You see a middle-aged man in shoddy clothes. He frowns at your approach and looks about warily. Greetings. His frown deepens as he examines you. Oh, hello. What do you want? I have some questions. Like what? Who are you? He hesitates before answering. Name's Warsha. He doesn't elaborate on his answer. On his answer. I have some more questions. Like what? What are you doing here? He stares at you blankly and shrugs. I'm a trader. This is my storage area. What do you store here? He frowns. I don't see that that's any concern of yours. I'm just curious. He shrugs. Well, he gestures vaguely. Ale, meat, and other goods. He looks somewhat nervous. What are you so nervous about? He begins to fidget. Nothing. He gives you a defiant look. Can we change the subject? No, I think you're up to something and I want to know what. He glares at you, then sighs. I'm bringing the stuff in through alternate channels. The guards don't know. You're a smuggler. He frowns. I'm a bootlegger. Sounds better than smuggler, don't you think? He gives you a crafty look. Say, how'd you like to help me out for a piece of the business? What kind of help? He thinks for a moment. There's a Geralath near here. He's been trying to kill me and that makes it hard to get my stuff out. I need someone to take care of it. What's a Geralath? He shrugs. It's just some dumb creature intent on eating everything it sees. He looks at you anxiously. Why don't you deal with it yourself? I'm not a warrior. It would kill me outright. He glanced at your scars. Anyone who can survive what you obviously have should be able to deal with it. What do I get if I take care of it for you? He smiles. I can use a partner. Business is good and I can't distribute everything by myself. We'll split the profits down in the middle. What do you say? Sure, why not? His smile broadens. Great. Look, take care of the Geralt and get back to me. Alright. No other questions. What can you tell me about this place? He glances about. Nothing to tell, really. He shrugs. Look around for yourself. I'm looking for a diva. I've heard he's cursed. Frowns. A diva? I've heard rumors. He pauses. What rumors? He shrugs and looks away. Some digging was going on down here to expand the prison. Word is they broke into an unknown chamber by accident. He turns back to you. Found something or someone there, imprisoned. Go on. Some say it was a diva that was found. Others say it was Beatizu. And others say it was Itinari. He shrugs. Don't care myself. Whatever it is, I intend to stay away from it. Where is this chamber? I have no idea. Keep poking around down here and you'll likely find it. Not that that would be a good thing, mind you. I must be going farewell.
All right.
Hey. Hey. Lots of stuff I won't use. Lots of coins I don't need. This pile of rubber bars your return to the upper world. No matter how you claw at the pile, the detritus blocks your passage. Okay. Parrot, have I lost my chance of going down through that entrance? Should I reload? I don't want to miss out on an area. Will I be able to go there, or is it this area? The same area that I am in?
Done.
You don't think it matters? Okay.
That clock sings true.
Oh. Okay.
My faith lend me strength.
Done.
We didn't get any experience from that. You see a vaguely humanoid creature covered with grotesque scales. It has huge wings and prehensile tail. It watches your approach with amusement. Greetings. It barks out a laugh and smiles at you. Yes, greetings to you, little human. I have some questions. By all means, ask your questions. It gives you a humorous smile. Oh, okay. Look at this. Who are you? It ponders your question for a while. My name is not important. If there were a reason for you to know me, you would. It pauses. If you need to attach a name to me, you may call me Teklak. Richard smiles. What kind of name is that? The only one you will get from me. It stares at you intensely. What are you? It cocks its head to one side and gives you a thoughtful look. What am I? Do you really need to know? It pauses to think. No harm, I suppose. I believe your kind knows me as a Greater Beatizu, specifically a Carnigan. You're a Greater Beatizu. Yes, does this surprise you? It looks at you expectantly. I just don't see why you'd be here. Aren't you supposed to be fighting some blood war or something back home? It frowns at you. Yes, there's a blood war, but it is far away for now, and need not be spoken of. Why not? For no other reason that I choose not to, for now. There's at you. What are you doing here? My business here is my own. I don't see it as a concern of yours. I don't see it as a concern or yours. It smiles knowingly at you. I suggest you change the subject. I don't understand why the secrecy. You give me the impression that something else is going on here. It looks at you with mock surprise. Do I? Or do you choose to interpret my words or actions to suit your own needs? Either way, I have answered your question. I will speak no more on this matter. Why? For no other reason. Okay. What can you tell me about this place? What is there to tell? It gestures vaguely at your surroundings. Look with your own eyes. All is laid bare before you. I can't help but feel that there is more going on here than meets the eye. It looks at you with mock surprise. What can you tell me about the city of Cursed? It frowns and gives serious thought to your question. It's a forsaken place, a place of betrayal and chaos. It's the balanced on the edge of disaster. Travel wisely within its borders. Balanced on the edge of disaster? It sighs and looks away. This is a border town, little human. On one side are the outlands. On the other is the plain of Carcery. So long as the status quo in Curse remains balanced, this will continue to be a border town. It pauses for effect. Go on. If things get out of hand in the city, it could slide into Carcery and become one with the plain, impose too much order, and it ceases to be border town by sliding into the outlands. It shrugs. That is the way of such places. You are saying the city could actually be displaced? It gives you a mock smile. Yes. If it were to happen, what could be done about it? It shrugs. Determine which way the stairs slid and apply an opposing force. Too much order? Instigate some chaos. Too little order? Impose some no. It smiles at you. If you were persistent in your efforts, you could pull the city back to its border status or slide it to the opposite side. You've been very helpful, which brings another question, why? It gives you a confused look. Why what? You Beatas are supposed to be incarnations of evil, so why are you being so helpful? It barks out a laugh and smiles at you. Do not mistake my help as kindness, nor me as anything other than evil. I'm helping you because it serves my needs, nothing more. How does helping me serve your needs? Love indeed. It continues to smile at you. As a guardsman, I happen to know we are working on a secret device in the foundry. Can you tell me anything about that? You're a guardsman? It looks at you with some respect. Actually, we are not. Because of your affiliation, I will answer your question. My superior commissioned the device. It's a weapon to be used in the Blood War. What is the Blood War? Come on, so it ponders your question for a while. At first, you think it will not answer you. The Blood War is a skirmish that you are having with the Tenari. It's of no consequence and need not be spoken of. Okay. I mean, we can kill this if we wanted to. Red Abishai. Let's kill the lemurs.
Error.
You're right. I wonder why.
May my faith lend me strength.
So Red Abishai's. Can you talk to them? You see a Red Abishai. The creature is reptilian with a snake-like body, 4-clawed feet, leather wings, and a draconian head. The scales covering its body are a dull shade of red. The creature stands upright on its hind legs, balancing with its prehensile tail. As you approach, its eyes narrow to slits and begins to hiss. Greetings. The Abishai glares at you and hisses in some guttural tongue. You realize it's not speaking to you when you hear a response from somewhere behind the Abishai. After a moment, it cocks its head to the side and hisses at you. What want you? I have some questions. Yebshai emits a series of hisses that are soon answered from the unknown source. No, you speak Takalak. It gestures vaguely behind it. He agreed to talk you. Why can't you answer my questions? Yebshai glares at you for a moment before answering. Takalak won't talk you, not I. You go. I see. I'll go speak with this Takalak then. You feel a wave of heat begin to emanate from the Abishai as it leans in to talk to you. You show respect. You be careful. I watch. I kill you if you do wrong. It displays rows of razor-sharp teeth as it grins evilly at you. You understand? Yes, I understand, farewell. I kinda want to kill them. But we might need them for some sort of something, I don't know. Quest or side quest or whatever.
Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike.
You see a tall, slender creature with long arms and elongated head. Oh no, is it the Slender Man? Several fangs protrude from its oversized mouth and its fingers end in long claws. It gazes at you steadily as you approach. Greetings. The creature leans forward and sniffs you, then reaches out with a clawed hand and pinches you. It licks its lips. You're a little tough, but maybe tasty nonetheless. I have some questions. It gives you a toothy grin. Conversation before dining is fine. What do you want to know?
The pain will only be passing. You should survive the process.
Not bad, not bad. Not terrible. Like some of the roles we had lately. Hey, Barden. Hello. How are you today? You are going to eat me? Its smile grows even larger. Aye, as soon as you finish with your damn full questions.
New critical hits boost. Barden the Slayer just boosted NWN. No quote today. This morning I got shot in the left arm.
What?
New critical hits
I hope
boost.
that's a vaccination
Barden the
and
Slayer just boosted Elder Scrolls.
you not got shot by a gun.
No quote today. I also got shot in the right arm.
What? 2 vaccines?
New critical hits boost. Barden the Slayer just boosted Fallout 3. Thank Thula for vaccinations.
Cthulhu for vaccinations. Did you really get 2 vaccinations in one day? What is it, a COVID booster and a flu shot or something? You got the tetanus shot in your left arm, flu shot in your right arm. Okay. Well, I hope you are feeling alright. They are not too... I mean, tetanus shot can be a bit harsh sometimes. You can try, but you'll die from a bellyache as I got you. It shrugs and raises its arms in resignation. I'll take that chance. Who are you? It picks its nose and stares at you. Christ continues to stare at you and explore its nasal cavity. What are you? It lifts one arm and scratches the armpit lazily. Geralt, for us too. They're fine. Tetanus is a little sore, but you're fine. You will have to lurk, though, because you're getting locked on. No worries at all. No worries. Thank you so much for stopping by, saying hi, and lurking, Bard. I appreciate it. What's a Geralt? It belches and a noxious odor fills the air. It lazily points a finger at itself. I am a Geralt. My station is for us too. What other stations are there? It examines its clothes leisurely, then shrugs. No need for you to know, since I'm the last Geralt you'll ever see. What can you tell me about Carcery? It opens its mouth and begins to pick something from between its teeth with a claw. It slurs its speech as it answers you. Home, my home, not yours. You're not welcome in Carcery. What can you tell me about these catacombs? It looks around for a moment, then shrugs. Nothing. Wandered in looking for Diva. I must be going now, farewell. It gives you a broad grin. Good, tired of questions. Time to eat. It dips to the attack.
trolls.
I'm a little out of practice, it seems. Yeah,
I'm gone.
Wait, where was the bootlegger here? Jesus Christ. Where's the bootlegger? Wasn't the bootlegger here? You see Warsha, the bootlegger. He glances about, nervous at your approach. Hello again. What can I do for you? I've killed that Garolat for you. He looks surprised but quickly recovers. He glances at you to see if you noticed. That's great. Good job. You said you'd make me your partner. I'm ready to collect. He nods. Yes, I did say that. He stares at you for a moment, then begins to fidget. You didn't think I could kill the Garolat, did you? He stares at you a moment longer, then sighs. No, I didn't. It seems you've exceeded my expectations. I was hoping the Garolat would deal with you and save me the trouble. Now I guess I have to take care of you myself. He suddenly draws a weapon and attacks.
Done.
Oh, you filthy stinkards.
Done.
I mean, dude. You actually thought you could deal with me if I killed that devil. Hermits. You see a dirty man, hunched and crabbed with age and darkness. His lank, greasy hair flies from his shoulders as he spies you, and his eyes go white with fear. His fingers begin twisting through arcane patterns. It's okay, I'm not going to hurt you. Ack, another visitor, eh? You all be wanting to scare the old hermit half to death, eh? These tunnels are no place for a casual spring walk, you know. What do you want from me? I'm looking for a diva. Heard rumors about it, but this old hermit ain't seen it. I thought it might be underground, since this place locks up all good things, but I still can't find it. If I could, I'd ask if he'd heard about my god. He rattles off another sigh, and looks down the hallway. Somehow, it feels like it'd be off to the west there, but I still haven't found it. It must have a guardian. He winks at you. What can you tell me about this place? This place, full of monsters and criminals. I'm not one of them. And other folks who mean nobody harm. Still safer than the city above, though. At least down here you know where you stand. Up there? No, sir. What are you doing down here anyway? He sighs noisily, catches himself and looks around wildly for a moment. I came to Cursed because my god was exiled to Carcery. I've been moving closer to him all of the time. But I'm not going into the prison plane after him. I'm trying to find a way to get him out. Since he's a power of good, he shouldn't even be there. But that's how exile works, I guess. How long have you been here? Too long, in the service of a god who's all but forgotten. I remember him though, I'll find him. If I have to duck all the monsters around forever, I'll find them. Which god, I wonder? He stares off. You're a priest, can I get some healing? We can get some healing, but we don't need. Tell me about this place. I need a place to rest. You do, eh? Alright then. I've got a place over there you can bed down. I'll let you know if anyone's just come wandering. Thanks. Okay, so we actually rested. Well, that's good. What's this? Scroll of Guardian Mantle. Level 7 spell. This spell creates a magical blanket of energy that envelopes the caster's body and deflects all physical attacks. Okay. Okay. Ring of Fallen Stars invokes Meteor Storm Bombardment. Why not, I guess. I kind of want to kill these.
All right.
Let's see what happens when we fight them.
What's up? Good is done. You got a face only a sledgehammer could love. And has...
Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient.
I feel stronger.
Okay. Minions are under attack. Alright, we can cast a level 7 spell now.
I'm gone.
That's the Dungeon Keeper sounds, right?
Yeah? Good is done. Choke on a bone, you witless ape.
There's nothing I can do.
9,000 experience, okay.
I'm gone.
You filthy stinkards.
Crossbows and on.
There is nothing I can do.
10,000. Why do you even have strength charms? I guess I don't have actually good slots to put my charms into. And I don't even use them. I have so much. Was he important? Was he important for anything, or can I mean, 10,000 experience. That's not a huge deal. I don't need it. I can keep it alive, I guess. Maybe I should check wiki. What was its name? Take a look. No, there's nothing. Yeah, there's... It doesn't serve any other purpose. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend killing him just for the XP. You know what? I will keep him alive. I don't like killing named NPCs for no reason. You're right. We don't need the 10,000 XP. That is true. That's a fair point. Game crashed. Game crashed at area transition. It had never happened quite like this before. Well, I hope it doesn't keep happening. Okay, we are fine.
Maximally efficient strike.
Damn it.
All right.
Oh, they are not dead.
Maximally efficient strike.
May my face lend me strength. May my face
Occasional
lend
gusts
me
of hot,
strength.
foul smelling air issue from the mouth of this massive tube. Every iron grate blocks your passage beyond the tube's lip. This brackish, rust-colored water is ice cold. Cursed guards? Alright. Why are we fighting guards?
Did you see that?
Maximally efficient strike.
Damn it. Folly.
Die.
Oh, it's a priest scroll. Interesting. We had never found a priest scroll before. I mean, where am I intruding, though?
Error. Error.
All right.
Look at them surviving the cloud kill. Respect.
Error.
Can't tell what exactly this machinery is, but it's most likely for mining or drilling into stone.
Good as done. Okay.
I shall serve.
Good as done.
Very well.
Okay.
I shall serve.
Sure, why not?
I'm gone.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
Maximally efficient.
Die. Damn.
Damn it.
May my face lend me strength. May my face lend me strength.
Yeah, I should look at you, probably. Oh, there was another.
Maximally efficient strike.
Did you see
May my
that?
face lend me strength.
No matter how you twist and tug at this gate, it remains sealed. Something tells you that you'll need a special key for this door. Okay. Alright, we'll find the key.
Pleased to see you.
Hey, Gigi. Hello, Gigi. How are you? It's great to see
Hello,
you.
my friend.
Great
Stay a
embalming.
while and listen.
Stay a while and listen. Alright, this is a good spell, actually. Good buff. I don't really use buffs though. I'm alright, thank you. I'm quite fine. This gate is held in place by massive locks and barbs. It looks as to be impossible to open by any means you have at your disposal. Okay. So I guess we go here after all.
Ultimately, I will prevail, and a new era will be born unto the realms.
Sarawak. Not bad. There are some high rolls today. You've seen a few 400s, 500s. Let's save the game.
May my faith lend me strength.
Trias. Oh, this is a diva. And a 62. Yes. These runes hum with mystical power. These runes hum with mystical. Okay.
All right.
You are a being with skin. You see a being with skin of the purest ivory and hair of blinding white. His wings are charred and the feathers destroyed, yet he still radiates peace and love. He stands as if in meditation, taking no notice of your presence, holding his arms out to either side. Chains hold his forearms tightly, attached to the days on which he stands. Though you do not recall having ever seen a diva, you know in your heart this is what it is. I've been looking for you, diva.
What is it you wish of me, mortal? Speak your mind, and leave me to my memories of paradise.
The diva raises its head and rests its gaze upon you. His voice is pure and melodic. Before you can answer, the diva's face tightens and changes to a frown.
Updated my journal.
The diva turns its head and rests its gaze upon Mort. The stench of Beator lies thick about you, Skull. Mort shoots back. You don't smell any better. When was the last time you bathed? Grace breathes, a diva. Yet those chains do not seem to bind them so much as smother his mind. The chains do not hold him. Belief chains him. Diva, I had questions for you. Hey, Duckboy, hello. How are you, Duckboy? You bring a Tanari? He hisses the word. To my presence? Well, yes, why not? I will not be baited by one who travels with fiends. Tanari, despite the suppleness of your form, you will not find me such an easy target as this mortal. Speak your mind and leave Trias to his imprisonment. You are very good. That's very good to hear, Duckboy. It was not my intention to tempt you, Diva. I fear that your confinement has affected you adversely. You speak glibly, Tanari, as do all of your kind. Ask your questions, mortal, and leave. I'm not mortal. The diva laughs in pure silver tones. As you wish, mortal. What do you require of me? What is this place? This is the dungeon below the gate town of Cursed, portal to Carcery, the prison plane of the gods. This is the home of traitors, the bitter, the condemned, whether or not they deserve their condemnation. All from Grace breaks in suddenly. What are your views on the blood war, Lord Trice? His eyes flash lightning. The hosts have let their hearts falter, for they dare not confront the fiends directly. Where is their spirit, their love of purity? My lords direct the war from afar, manipulating the fiends into costly battles with one another, giving them weapons and filling their minds with the knowledge of how to hurt each other more effectively, so that they might not look up and see our golden fields. How can this be changed? Trice settles back, though his charred wings rustle slightly. There are ways to change even the minds of immortal generals, mortal. Someday they shall see. Of that I have no doubt. I see. I had other questions. Who are you? I am Trias the Condemned, once a general of the hosts of the upper plains, now languishing into a fetid bubble below the most wretched gate towns. I don't know that way. What is this place? Okay, we talked about this. How did you get here? The people of this town, traitors all, know nothing of truth and beauty. They cannot tolerate it. They lured me here and
Scaring
chained
the
me.
living is technically against the rules, but we all do it.
Mortals do not possess the perspective that allows them to grow the strength of character, to rise above desires, as I sought to teach them. I disagree, Lord Trice. You simply had an overabundance of trust in your spirit for them. A sneer twists his beautiful face. Surely, Mistress Tanari, you don't believe that mortals can ever gain that perspective? Not when you are what you are. Your rare nature cries out to subdue any chance mortals might have to rise above their base instincts. Alright, that's enough. I had more questions, Trice. How did your wings get burned? It was part of the grand betrayal. They seared my wings as they manacled me, that I might not flee them even though the earth. It's the nature of this place that things of beauty are not tolerated. Revel the Hag sent me to you. Revel the Hag sent me to you. He said you had knowledge for me about my stolen mortality. Revel, the Night Hag. A stolen mortality. This all seems so familiar to me, yet I fear I cannot dredge up the knowledge while these chains confine me. Why not? These chains imprison more than my movements. Memories of much knowledge do I have, but the chains distort the memory. How can the chains be broken?
Updated my journal.
If I still possessed my instrument of my station, these chains could be sundered easily. My blade, celestial fire, is held by the shadows of this town, used to power their poor prison. If I only possessed it in my hands, such freedom would I again know. It's kept in this foul prison, in a locked and guarded chamber. The door is locked, but I know the combination. It speaks 3 arcane syllables that burn into your mind. Return and strike these chains with my blade, and my restored memory should enlighten both of us. Very well, I'll be back. The gate is held in place by massive locks and barbs. It looks like it would be impossible to open by any means you have at your disposal. Speak the syllables Trice gave you. As you intone the first syllable, the gate creaks and groans. The metal barbs twist and pull on the second. On the third, the gate springs open. That's that then. What in the nine hells are you doing down here? I was just wandering around. Wandering? In the prison? You come to aid and escape. He swings his weapon at you. Fight. Why are they not coming?
Yes, a pleasure.
I'm hurt.
Sure, why not?
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Let's go update to save Diablo from a face significantly better than that, but still fairly unpleasant. You know, I mean, it looks like even if Diablo does not win this round of voting, it might win the next one.
Maximally efficient strike.
And I don't know. I never played Bloodlines, but I don't think it's a very long game.
Maximally efficient strike.
That's what we said at the previous one. That is actually true.
Good as done.
No. We didn't say it for mini polls. I mean, 7 votes is a significant number. It never received this many number of votes before.
Endure. In
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
Efficient strike.
May my face lend me strength.
Okay. We are out of heals.
I'm gone.
Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike.
Finger bonky. What's a finger bonky? Ski is fashioned from a human finger, cunningly fitted with grooves, flanges, and rings. The locks that would take the ski would be complicated indeed.
I'm gone.
Alright, I need to unfortunately take a bio break. I wanted to finish this place before the break, but I have to, you know. I gotta go. If I gotta go, I gotta go. So, be right back in a few minutes. Enjoy the clips until then, and see you in 2 minutes or so. Honey would be her. I don't care, he's dead. What gallery was that? You know what I just did? I just closed the game window, thinking it's the computer in the game. But it was actually the actual game window that I closed. Wow. Wow, Mithril. I can never hit these. Well, I killed it. Your sandwich fell buttered down on your keyboards. What? Why didn't you glue a cat to the other side?
Me, whatever shall I do?
That balloon looks silly on your head.
Oh, does it? Thank goodness you were here to tell me that. Whatever would I have done without your keen powers of observation?
You're mean. Shut up.
Get bent, you little runt.
I love this guy. Can we play him instead of Sarah? Makes sense. Sabotage myself. I am back. Let's continue. Bam, what's Bam? What's Bam?
Maximally efficient strike. Error. Error. Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike.
I'm hurt.
Time is over. I fear I've been wounded.
Uh-oh.
Fall from grace.
Uh-oh.
Deceased.
Done.
Oh yeah.
Maximally efficient strike.
Time is over.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
Okay.
maximally efficient strike.
Encore.
No.
Encore.
Leader resurrected.
All right.
What's up? Good as done.
Welcome back, Gigi.
I'm gone.
Good as done.
What is this? We gain tons of experience by dying there. What's that?
I'm gone.
What's up? Good as done.
Planescape is yes. I mean, not today. Possibly tomorrow. I don't actually know how much is left, but I know there are not many areas left. If not tomorrow, then next week for sure. Probably tomorrow.
Okay. Sure, why not?
All right.
Okay.
Okay. We are doing okay.
Good as done.
Playtime is over.
Good as done.
I'm gone.
Huh? Sure, why not?
The rock sings true.
Oh.
Your will be done.
What? Sure, why not? Good as done. Great. I hope he doesn't lose his memories this time.
Well, maybe this is not that bad. Maybe this is not that bad. What are you doing?
I'm gone.
Aye? Why not?
Mechanism that operates this. Okay, I
All
cannot
right.
open that. Ow.
What's up? Sure, why not?
Oh, yes. You seemed like a right enough sort.
No. Okay. I think this is correct. Yeah. Okay, we are fine. Fingerbone key.
I'm gone.
Siapa spits at your feet. Dog, you dare speak to me again when your false words imprison me here? Traitor, I hope the stick swallows you and spits your bleached bones on the shore, that they might be whittled into flutes for an army of dung-eaters. Well, it was not my false words, game. You are get your facts straight, okay? I actually just told the guard that Siapa wanted to get the other guy arrested, and the other guy tried to get her arrested. It was all correct.
Right.
I'm gone.
Cassius? What is Cassius? It looks like some kind of a lemur. That wasn't the game talking to me. Well, you know. You say grossly corpulent man, with folds of fat oozing every which way. His eyes slowly turns towards you, and when it lands on you, you are suddenly hit with a feeling of unspeakable danger. I hold the true essence of the sword. What you see there is a shallow shell. The blade is in me. You must defeat me to reach it. Who are you? His deep voice rolls out from the layers of fat. My name is Cassius. I was the greatest weapon of a dead abyssal lord, and his hairs seek me yet. I am a dread secret in the heart of the chaotic plains, and I am the guard of this blade. You were a weapon? I was one of the most effective weapons in all of the abyss, shaped to my master's will. I could take the form of any creatures to whom I have slain more foes of my dead lord than most have moments in their lives. My brother, my pale survivor, my Kekiel, Sexkiel, I don't know, Exekiel, lay still in the depths of the abyss. Why did you leave? My master sank into the heart of the abyss while sank into the heart of the abyss while I was out slain. When I returned from the assassination, he was gone, and his heirs came baying to claim me. None of them could tame me, and so I left. This duty is pleasant. Those who come, I slay. It's not an onerous task. Could you slay me? He studies you carefully. After a moment, he announces, I could, although it would be a dear fight. Do you wish me to slay you? I'd like you to try. Tell me that you have come for the blade, and I shall destroy you. I have come for the blade. His voice is cavernously deep. This sword powers the prison of cursed. Its removal shall free all the prisoners condemned to be forgotten. I am charged to prevent this from happening. Do you wish the blade? Yes. Then these are the rules. You must choose between three options: strength, wits, or speed. Should you fail at any of these, I shall destroy you. I choose wits. Then I shall ask you three riddles. Should you fail, I will destroy you and fashion pipes from your skull and play a song of torment on your spirit for eternity. Very well, ask your riddles.
Updated my journal.
We begin with a classic riddle. What walks on 4 legs at dawn, 2 legs at noon, and 3 at dusk? This is a human being. You know the answer. A human who crawls on all 4s at birth, walks on 2 legs during youth, and leans on a cane during old age. That is correct. For the second riddle, I groan, but words never escape my lips. I may be empty, but never am I full. What am I? What can it be? I'm not looking at the options right now. I groan, but words never escape my lips. I may be empty, but never am I full. What? Stomach? Are you hunger? You know the answer. Are you hunger? Okay, yeah. Stomach does not make sense because stomach can be full. Are you hunger? Yes. The third riddle is this. What flies and cannot stand still? What devours all it touches, yet it's nothing? It's time. What can never be lent, yet is always wasted? What is always spent, yet never earned? You know the answer. The answer is time.
Updated my journal.
You have bested me. Your appearance led me to believe that your wits were a match for your scarred exterior. I have failed in my duty, and I yield the blade to you. I must depart this place. Thanks. Celestial Fire. Usable only by lawful good characters. You know, we could have used this. If we were lawful good, we could have used this. Oh! Wait, no.
Updated my journal. Updated my journal. I'm gone.
Your will be done.
I'm gone.
I think they should all die except for the guards. I thought we had one. Oh, I was able to cast it. Okay.
Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike. Dagon deceased.
Uh-oh. Again?
Die.
More.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Well.
Your verbal skills are quite potent. I should have you spend some time at the brothel when we get back.
Oh, the gods are merciful.
This thing, okay.
Hey, come on.
Alright, good as new. Yeah, fine. You're just peachy.
All right.
More? What do I have left? I have this.
Insert the Mon's name.
Is the doll? Wow, bright, okay.
Sure, why not?
I have one more cloud kill.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Why not?
Done.
Okay. So I want to check the rest of here first, though.
Aye?
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Your path is mine.
I'm gone.
Did the spell get interrupted? It might have. Trap found, yeah. I am out of spells now. Githyanki glares bitterly at you and says nothing. When you try to speak to him, he spits on the ground and turns from you.
All right.
Come on, Mar. Ooh.
Your path is mine. In Zerzamon's name.
Oh, right, I can... I forgot I can shoot more than one.
All right.
Okay, let's see what the reminder note is. Elson, for the love of whatever powers you hold dear, do not make the same mistake twice. You are not trying to open the door to the inner sanctum, so do not step on the trigger plate. The first time you made that mistake, it cost you your foot. Second time, it was most of your leg. I shudder to think what atrocities you might inflict on yourself should you step on it a third time. Destroy this note when you've finally gotten this message. Through that blockade of stone you call a skull. Okay. So, the trap that we stepped on, did it open that other door? It might have. It must have. Hey, Maud! Maud is here! Hello, how are you? Good evening, good evening. It's great to see you. How are you, Maud? We missed you. +1 strength.
Hey, Chief.
Okay. Hey Sam, Baba Ganush after dealing with a broken water heater. Feels the weight of anger in your soul. We are close to the end of the game. Unfortunately, you missed a lot of it. The playthrough is going very well. Very slow. I mean, the story, the dialogues, I'm trying to savor them, you know, see everything. I'm trying to see everything to the point that I have started checking on the Wikipedia after streams, after finishing up places to see if I might have missed anything. I don't want to miss anything, really. Yeah, true, that's true. You can always check the YouTube. Okay, so we couldn't open it. Oh, maybe it's opened this door. No? I misunderstood. Yeah, Mort died once and Dakon died twice. But it's alright, we have a place we can rest back here. Though I need to open this area first.
Done. You have another question?
Is this your sword? It was in the middle of the prison. He looks shocked for a moment. Celestial fire. You have recovered my blade. Will you free me? Then strike a blow against the chain. Strike the Diwa. Ooh. Strike a blow against the chain. The chains thunder easily under the blades, and the sound of a thunderclap resonates between your ears. Everything goes black for a moment, and you feel the blade vanish from between your fingers. Wait. Yeah, Mod's got it. Mod knows.
Nordum has improved.
I thank you for freeing me. I owe you much. What would you ask of me, mortal? I'm afraid I can offer little in the way of boons.
I have many questions for you. Do you seek power over the minds of your fellow mortals? Do you hope for wishes to be granted? Do you want wealth? Do you seek more souls to torment? I seek knowledge, not power or wealth. Then speak your desire. My mortality has been stolen from me. I wish to reclaim it.
Updated my journal.
You speak foolishness, yet there is one who might be able to help you with what you seek. It's a fiend named Fjul Forktongue. Fjul. Fjul. He shall aid you. Diva's lips quirk in a small smile. He is under an obligation to do charity. How do I reach him? Did we meet Prius yet? Primo, Prolo. Prius? I think we met someone named Prius? You know, I don't remember actually. Pringles? I don't know, Maud. I'm not sure. We might have. What's his name at the beginning of the playthrough? Oh, Farod? Are you talking about Farod? Okay. Yeah, of course. It was the first main quest. Exactly. It starts with a P. I got you. Same as Pringles. How do I reach him?
Updated my journal.
There lies a portal to the north of this prison. Its key is a broken chain link. He looks meaningfully at the shattered links around his feet, stoops and presses one into your hands. An appropriate key for one who seeks to live cursed. My thanks. Farewell. Farewell, mortal. I have business to attend to. He looks meaningfully at the ceiling of his prison and leaps into the earth above him like a diver into an ocean. Alright, let's get some rest and then we can continue. Pringle-wise. Do we have to talk about Pringles? No, I want Pringles again. You did the same thing last time.
All right.
They are both names, they are both words.
I'm gone.
No. They've got so much in common. Okay. I'm not giving attitude. No one is giving attitude.
Done.
In fact, I think Pirius is a better name than Farad. I think it was the developer's fault for naming the guy Farad and not Pirius. As you approach the door, the link of chain trias pressed into your hand begins to heat. There is a telltale flickering around the edges of the barbed gate. A portal waits there. Activate the portal. Oh, hello. Finally, so you are here. Well, excuse me, Wailor, but at this point in the game, I'm not dropping any of my characters to recruit you. Before you is a towering empty suit of armor, but the plates are suspended in space as if secured over an invisible frame. Red veins run across the length of the metal greaves, and a huge double-edged executioner's axe rests in his hand. Engravings decorate the surface of the armor, most prominent of which is a crimson serpent with its wings outspread.
Ultimately, I will prevail, and a new era will be born unto the realms.
You got Sarwak. We got some really high. Yesterday, almost no one rolled above 150, and today we are getting 500 plus rolls. We have not seen Sirius yet. In fact, I'm not sure if there is Sirius. I think there is. Yeah. We have seen multiple instances. We have seen Malakai's. We have seen Maligaro. Doedri. You want to cosplay Sarwak so hard as a kid. Examine the armor. The armor is archaic and the shoulder's blades are just that, a great ridge of blades sprouting from the shoulder plates. You almost would have taken the ridged blade as decoration, but they look too heavy and dangerous to be anything more than an additional weapon on an already menacing suit of armor. The armor bears dents and other marks of battle, and its surface has been scarred by age and rust. Examine the axe. This double-bladed battle axe is reminiscent of an executioner's axe. The axe head has been forged into the likeness of a blood-red serpent with its wings outspread, the outstretched wings curling to become the edges of the axe. The axe itself is huge, even wielded two-handed. It would require tremendous strength to use it effectively, yet it rests in the disembodied gauntlet of the armor, almost casually. Examine the helm. We have not seen Shauron yet. The helm resembles the skull of some creature. Curved metal teeth line the bottom edge of the faceplate, hanging down over empty space. The helm rests in the air, its interior hidden in a shadow. Wylar? You don't know where that name came from, but you know it belongs to the armor. You barely whisper it, but it echoes strangely in the chamber. The air stirs, just enough to send the crawling sensation swimming through your skull and a knot to tighten in your heart. Started playing PoE in standard a few days ago. Sharon. 6 Occult's Vestment dropped the other day. Oh, you got +1 maximum life. Wow, that's lucky. How dare they? I mean, Bolero is more than enough. We don't need any more pieces of Ravel, right? Bolero makes it hard for me to look for other Ravel pieces. Try to recall the memory, bring it to the surface. As you stare upon the suit of armor, the shadows beneath the visor take shape, coalescing into the features of a powerful, ebony-skinned man. His eyes are like fires, and he bears numerous scars. Was this Vylor when you wore flesh? He seems haunting the familiar, both as a suit of armor and the flesh and blood human. Vylor, awaken. There's a flare of brilliant red light from beneath the helm, lancing out to almost blinding. You shield your eyes from the glare. When you uncover them, you see 2 embers burning within the shadows of the helm.
I have awakened.
Good morning. The voice is spectral, hollow, and echoes within the suit of armor. It's not a human voice. It feels more like a force, a presence. It doesn't sound like anything alive or like anything that ever lived. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
I am Wylor. What are you? I am a mercy killer. You find Ravel very colorful. He's wonderful at orchestration. His piano works contain the same density. It's great. It's so damn hard. I never played anything of his really. Ravel is definitely great at orchestration. I don't know if the story is true, but the story goes that Ravel has written Bolero when he was drunk, and then he regretted it in the morning. You know, minimalist tendencies aside, I find Bolero quite boring, honestly. The only good thing about Bolero is its orchestration. You have a feeling it's true. It might be true, yeah. I am a mercy killer. As Valor pronounces the word Mercikiller, and Mort stiffen. Mercikiller? Mercikiller serve justice. Justice purges evil. When all have been cleansed, the multiverse achieves perfection. Why are you called Mercikillers? Mercy is a shield used by the weak. Mercy is weakness. Mercy is death. No one is innocent. Mercikillers slay mercy and its horrors wherever their plague has carried them. Truth. I disagree. Mercy is strength, and there are times when even justice can be unjust, especially when carried to the extreme. Mercy is at the heart of justice. No one that lives is innocent. By your own words, you are not innocent either. Should you be punished? I serve justice. If I were to fail in my service, I would be punished. So if you had ever let a criminal escape punishment, then you yourself would be punished? Yes. Well, while you were imprisoned beneath curse, thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of criminals across the plains were born, lived their lives and died. You never had a chance to punish them. Can you really deliver justice to every creature in the multiverse? Then I shall seek them beyond death and punish them. Wow, this guy is too far gone. If you do that, then you will no longer be able to punish the living. Which is it, Vylor? Then I shall continue my quest for justice upon the plane of living. But there's many more criminals that lie dead than alive, and all that lives dies, does it not? If you die, then you shall have access to them all. Vylor stands silently, his amber eyes glaring beneath his helm. Okay. He is getting a blue screen. Seek them beyond death, Vylor. Perhaps one day I shall see you there. Your words seem to echo, gathering power as you speak them. As you do, the embers on Vylor. How was I pronouncing? Vylor's eyes flicker, then gutter out. His armor collapses, the axe and the metal plates clattering to the ground with a crash. As they strike the ground, however, they raise clouds of dust. Ash and rust particles strike the ground. However, they raise clouds of dust. What? Ash and particles rising from the metal as the plates and axe age, decay, and disintegrate right before your eyes. All that remains are a few pitted metal planes as gravestones that Vylor ever existed. Rest now, Vylor. Listen to it to relax. Ah. Sorry, Maud. Sorry.
Updated my journal. The teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
I mean, am I happy with Vylor dead? I guess I am. Yeah, I wasn't going to recruit him, and I think I'm happy with this, yeah. Good, let's continue. Outlands, okay. Oops.
Damn.
Error. Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike.
Marmalade.
Hey, QP.
Quiescent Pandemonium is still here after 10 months.
10
and
months?
has just resubscribed. Back.
What the heck, QP? What are you doing here after 10 months? Don't you have anything better to do? Dude, you should get your priorities straight. Thank you for the support, QP. I appreciate it, and welcome back. Thank you so much for the resub.
All right.
Yeah, same parrots.
Error.
I feel the same about Mozart. Okay, we cannot hit this thing. Why not?
Maximally efficient strike.
What?
Maximally efficient strike.
Playtime is over.
Damn.
Interesting. We cannot hit.
Maximally efficient strike.
Okay.
Maximally efficient. Damn it.
Done.
Mozart is too formalized, you know. It's too cookie cutter, in my opinion.
Mod034
Hey, Barrett.
has just resubscribed for a total of 2 months.
Barrett, thank you so much for gifting us up to Mod. Thank you. I mean, enjoy the sound effects once more, Mod. Welcome back.
Die.
Why are these things so difficult to hit?
Damn.
Looks like they have very high ACs or something.
Maximally efficient strike.
Die.
Maximally
Goodbye. The Karak sings true.
Bye. Playtime. Damn it.
Goodbye, Wylor.
Damn.
Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike.
Why? Stop! You're not even hurt. Stop.
The Karak
Oh, come on.
All right.
Maximally efficient strike.
The Karak sings true.
That's weird. We see critical hits, but they deal no damage.
Maximally efficient strike. Error. Error.
Did you see that?
The Karak sings true.
It's very formal sometimes for listening to a clean melody, where 5-1 cadence aren't just definite. It's very fluid, appreciated. I guess. You have a fair point.
Did you see that?
I don't like the classical era much in general.
Portal
Beethoven is much better, obviously. But, I mean, Beethoven is very much, very early romantic, if you can. Not in terms of years, obviously, but in terms of the transition.
Damn it. Ha! Did you see that?
Maximally efficient. Maximally efficient. Maximally efficient strike. Error. Error.
All right.
True, yeah.
Lend me strength.
Exactly. Mendelssohn also.
Portal
So,
detected.
we are talking about portals, but I don't have the portal key here.
Maximally efficient strike.
Damn it.
I think that's the correct spelling, by the way.
I'm a little out of practice, it seems.
Just folly.
Damn it.
Error.
I'm a little out of practice, it seems. Shiawase.
What's happened with Ravel or Revel?
Damn. Maximally efficient strike.
Damn it.
Error.
I'm a little out of practice, it seems. Playtime is over. Yes, a pleasure.
Error. Error. Affirmative. Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike.
More. Okay.
Maximally efficient strike. Error. Error. Maximally efficient strike.
I'm here. Oh, okay. So, one Rain of Anger and one Magic Missile are enough. Wait, do they respawn? Oh, they respawn.
Error. Error.
I messed up. Messed up.
I'm gone.
Playtime is over.
Did you see that?
No worries, GG. Welcome back.
Maximally efficient strike.
What's up?
All right.
May my faith lend me strength.
Okay. Okay. I couldn't make sense of the interior. I didn't realize we were on stairs. Now it makes sense. Either Cornigan?
A Tanari in my home? Of all the indignities! Why don't you invite your whole filthy species in?
You see a broken winged fiend with one tattered wing covered in scars. His voice is clenched, angry and despairing, issuing from behind gritting teeth. The fetid stench of a Tanari. I can smell it for leagues. Show some respect for my home. Can't you find some fumes or acidic vapors to try and drown your scent? I'll never get that Tanaric stench out of the place. It'll draw Beatizu from all over the plains. I like the way she smells. It's pretty. Oh, and it's not just an Tanari, but a Tanari whore who has just walked into my home. Things can't get any worse. Come in, please. My home is your home. He waves his hand in the air in despair. Why don't you invite all the rest of your abyssal harpies into my home to torment me? I extend my greetings to you, Advocate Infernus Forktongue. Grace nods with a slight nod. I will take your suggestion under consideration. Have you come to kill me, torment me? If so, know that I still have much power at my disposal. I have not come to kill you. Only if you would, then you could put an end to this shell of an existence. What makes this existence so bad? He rolls his eyes. Had you seen the glories of Beator walk through its darkened palaces and visit the screaming still steeds hidden beneath the noisome smokes? Noisome? What's noise? You would not ask. Alright, answer some questions for me. How can morons speak so much? He waves his hand. Speak, speak. Tell me of tries. Years of service as an advocate in fairness, painstaking detail in our organization. I never questioned my superiors. I did all that was asked of me. I punished those below me with the cruelest and most inventive punishments when they failed. Then, one slip. It all comes crashing down, all due to chance, chaos, randomness. And the lesser races wonder why the Beatas who wish the multiverse to be an orderly construct. He pauses, hissing in anger. The diva lied. It lied. Trias, the betrayer, tricks me into signing a contract, and I, blinded by the possibility of capturing him, walked straight into his trap. If he dies, the contract is over, but I have not been able to find him. And if I did, how would I harm him? What am I to do? Even these treacherous thoughts make my mind burn in pain. I was so sure I had that paragon of self-righteousness, that short-sighted greed cost me the rest of my centuries of glorious conniving and entombed me in this sinkhole of goodwill. Blah.
Updated my journal.
And now I am cursed to do good deeds, to aid those in need of aid. An eternity of curses on Trias, a pox on his blessed aid. May all the dung keeps of Maladomini rain down upon his head. He runs for a few more moments, then turns his attention back to you and speaks through gritted teeth. My contract with the diva now bids me to ask what I can do for you. Have you come to torment me? Kill me? I have not come to torment you. We shall see, we shall see. If you do not intend to kill or inflict pain upon me, I fear that the torment is of a subtler nature, by far the worst of many such pains. I just like the answers to some questions. Tell me of yourself. I used to be one of the finest advocates in Furnace in Beator, but then I took an arrow to the knee. And then I suffered a setback. An overturning, a reversal of my good fortunes. Such things make me hate chance and the chaos of the multiverse all the more. What's happened to you? I have said all I intend to say on the matter of the betrayer. He it was who condemned me to this life, and he whose gods I will cease stringing the gates of dawn like a celestial harp. No harm to the diva. Curses! Why did you have to leave? I shall dispel your ignorance on this matter, now that there is no place for Beatas wrapped in chains of charity where I would wish to be. Here at least, may I take shelter from the cruelty of the contract inflicted upon me. That diva has the soul of a fiend, I tell you. How did your wings get that way? Oh yes, aren't they beautiful? They were the first things to be stripped from me before my exile. For I was forced to flee the burning cause of my people. The wings were taken as trophies by the lovely Abishai, or banners in the blood war. My horns were snapped from my skull, and one was hollowed out as a drinking horn for my Lord Bel, accursed be his name across the plains. What can you tell me of the blood war? Have you drummed your skull against every rock that falls to mountains of ignorance? In the lower plains rages the blood war. There is not another plane that is not touched by this conflict. Think of the most hideous war imaginable, magnify it 1,000,000,000 times in time and scope, and you have a fraction of the battlefield for which the lower planes are fought. It's a war of ideology, to define one of the most basic concepts of multiverse. It gives research a prod. More horrific creations have come about because of the blood war. Why? Because it's pain and death and evil. The Tanari fight for chaos and evil. Evil through brute force and sudden flurries of whim and hate. Their evil is the evil of the horde. A mob mentality of whirling evil. They kill and plunder. And the other side? The Beatas who wish only strict regimented evil, promoting the cause of evil in a precise, orderly fashion. The Tanari murder, the Beatas exploit. The two are determined to exterminate each other. Part of my assignments, and I was the best, mind you, was drafting new recruits, mostly planar warriors and mages from the other worlds to serve as fodder and frontline troops in the war. Word has it that I caught the eye of Lord Bell himself. Even he saw my worth. Now my humiliation is complete. You recognize me? He scrutinizes you closely for the first time. Memories run like hollow canyons through my mind, almost human. Many creatures have I met in an immortal's time, though I do not believe you are among them. Fork tongue shrugs. You all look alike to me, and I think I would have remembered the scarred flesh of your body. It's much like the breathing paintings that bedeck Bell's gallery of skins in Beator, except with less grace and more passion in the scar strokes. Go on. Violence is great, nearing acceptable levels, but the scars are applied with almost tenaric crudity, without any care for maximizing the pain of the recipient. A Beato artist would be much more devoted to following the paths of pain across the body. Some of these wounds look to be clean kills, others look as if a blind butcher were carving up human steaks. Human art makes me ill sometimes, such potential wasted. Grace sounds bemused. Is Advocate Infernus forked tongue implying that we Tanari are a crude people? To say that Tanari are crude is to insult crudity, and a lesser race that dwells in chaos allows itself to be pulled and drowned in its stagnant tides, calls it evil, are not a race at all. They are beasts. Surely you simply object to the implementation of evil rather than the degree. Many among the Tanari would claim that the closer one is to the primal nature of evil, the more true they are to the ideal. And double feh. Tanari beasts want to strip law and order from the face of evil. Inexcusable, intolerable. I cannot. From a Beatus point of view, it may indeed seem intolerable. However, advocates, many Tanari philosophers would argue that the Beatus are to be no less excuse for exercising passion from violence, excising passion from the very essence of evil. Beatus would replace rage with cold methodical cruelty, and thus the old debate continues. Which is the greater evil, efficient evil or passionate evil? You say that simply because you are what you are. He wags his eyebrows at her. He waves his hand dismissively. At least I am still allowed to be cynical. Great, let's get back to discussing my mortality instead of my scars. Very well, very well. He scratches his head. If I recall correctly, and there is so much I do not, thanks to the accursed diva. I have heard of a case such as yours. It makes you immortal, does it not? Yes. If so, then death itself is no longer sacred. In my day, mortals remained so and knew their place, and everybody and their mother has the disease of eternal boredom. We should have a gathering and invite everyone across the plains and offer them immortal contracts. It would save all of us hardworking Beatus a great deal of effort. You know that if someone was immortal, this entire petitioner system would be up the famed fecal creek. Immortality is not a trinket to be given to unruly children such as you. Be that as it may, but tell me what you know of my mortality. As I was saying, I recall hearing somewhere about a place called the Fortress of Regrets. He thinks for a moment. Yes, that's it. How do I get there? He smiles widely. I am pleased to inform you that I do not know. Not at all. I cannot help you to get there. And that chills my heart in such a delightful way. No, I cannot help you. Oh, how I long to say these words. How sweet they taste. Do you know someone who does? 350,000? What? Eh? Enough of your cross-examinations. Yes, I know somebody who might know. On Beator lies a pillar of betrayers, liars, and sages. Despite their nature, their knowledge is considerable. They might know where you can find this Fortress of Regrets. How do I get to Beator?
Updated my journal.
Hold on, Chief. Beator is bad news. This wind is probably holding out on us, and even if there's a pillar of skulls, we can probably find somebody else who knows how to reach this fortress without going to one of the most dangerous places in the multiverse. Why don't you want to go there, Mort? It's a dangerous place, Chief. I'd rather not go. I've been, and it isn't pretty. Alright? We'll talk about this more later. Fork tongue, I have some questions. Updated my journal. We are now at max level. Unfortunately, we are not. We are not even close. I still cannot cast level 8 spells, let alone 9. What is this place? A blasted crater in the outlands that reflects the emptiness and hollowness of my life. I need little. Marrow from the creature supplies me with food, and the peculiar energies of the place prevents scrying fools from finding me. Though idiots apparently can still find their way here. What is this creature? This is the skeleton of Ulgoris, the father of the Goristo. They are living, bear-like siege towers, juggernauts of chaos. Huge, practically unstoppable, highly resistant to magic, and Ulgoris' bones in the crater where he fell to his death radiate much enchantment that prevents magic to spy me, keeping this pitiable frame alive for a few more desperate years. What makes your life so empty? As you walked the scalding streets of this and smelled the sweet stench of burning of flesh, breathed deep the poisonous vapors of Stygia's ice flows, led armies through the nightlit palaces, you would not ask this question, dear man. What are you doing? I was simply living my life in pain, numbing, and tragic solitude until you appeared without invitation into this crater of my life. The crater, such a metaphor for my life, for my existence, a pale shadow of the dwellings I used to possess. I'm in need of some aid. He emits a strangled croak. I have